What up, fool? Welcome to Foolish Beginnings, where we encourage you to trust your gut and to foster a deep-rooted connection to spirit. If this is your first time here, welcome. Come on in, get some popcorn, get some wine. Maybe not in that order. If you were attracted here, you were attracted here for a reason. So if you end up absolutely loving this read, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for us and hit the notification bell so you guys can be alerted whenever we drop some more videos. We haven't read in a while on YouTube, so I'm so happy to be back. Also, if you have a moment, check out our website, foolishbeginnings.us. We have merch, we have all things spirit, we have crystal jewelry, all types of sage. Well, two types of sage. Let me not overdo it. Yeah, we got a bunch of cool stuff there. One-on-one private sessions if anyone is interested in a one-on-one with me and all that good stuff. That's like our headquarters online, all right? All right, sweet. I'm just gonna get right into it. You just checked in, tuned in to an energy check-in for the vicious Virgos. I usually don't refer to you guys as the vicious Virgos. Maybe you guys are really on defense, or maybe you guys are just really on it right now. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with the Virgos. Break the chain. What did we say? Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Something with Virgos and y'all ancestors. It's not a joke. It is not a joke. I think the last reading that we did for Virgos had this card, and that was about a year ago. That was like 8 months to a year ago. So this is like a never-ending saga for y'all Virgos, okay? A never-ending saga. It does make me feel like I said, vicious Virgos, right? Are you being triggered? Is your trauma being brought back up? I'm getting a chill, which is making me feel like, yes, indeed. People testing you, right? Why does it feel like, are people calling out your family members here? Like, if people like, oh, if your mom wasn't so XYZ, or maybe your dad should have did a better job, whatever the heck it is. I don't know. I feel like you're being triggered, okay? Let's keep it going. Vicious Virgos. Why y'all getting, why y'all letting it, why? Oh my gosh. King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Yeah, you guys could be feeling like, and please excuse my harshness, I feel like you guys are feeling like a failure right now. I got to tell you, Virgo, you guys are being very honest on yourself, and maybe you guys are being extremely hard on yourself, or maybe, or just maybe, you held yourself to a different standard and you just feel like you're not meeting them. I feel like to the mediocre eye though, Virgo, to the mediocre eye, you're doing quite well for yourself. But like I said, I do feel like there's a level of standards here that I have strayed away from, or I just feel like I'm better than this, or like the ancestral patterns, right? My family went through so much for me to just be doing this. Like, I don't think so. And I can resonate with that. I'm not a Virgo, but I can totally resonate with that, right? I'm the only one in my family with a degree. I'm not doing anything with it, right? You just had higher expectations for yourself, Virgo. King of Pentacles in the reverse is making me feel like I'm out of my element. Six of Wands in the reverse and the Two of Cups in the reverse. It just makes me feel like I'm not doing what I said that I was going to effing do. Doesn't have to do with career, okay? It can be with you being a mother. I'm not being the best mother that I can be, so I got guilt with that. I'm not being the best partner that I can be, so I have guilt with that. It doesn't necessarily even have to be guilt. It could be in your material world, right? Like we just said with your career. I'm the only one with a bachelor's degree. Why am I working at whatever? Is that making sense? It just feels like I'm not winning right now. I'm not winning, and I just feel like I owe my family, or I owe it to these close members to just be on it. It feels like I'm not putting my best foot forward, and there's an acknowledgement of that. I got the Nine of Wands in reverse, which makes me feel like the fire died somewhere along the way. That fire, that passion for excellence died along the way. What's going on? What's going on? I just heard black excellence. All right, so you could be African American, you could be black, you could be Haitian, some of darker descent. It just feels like, yeah, high standards. I'm supposed to be doing my people proud, and I just feel like I'm not meeting that. You could be just getting distracted right now. What's going on there? What's centering that energy? What's going around that? What's going around that? Knight of Pentacles. Oh, so you guys just aren't moving as fast as you want to. You guys aren't moving as fast up the ladder, or maybe you feel like there are things that are blocking you. Maybe you are experiencing some of this, racism in the workplace, right? Sexism in the workplace, ageism in the workplace. Doesn't have to be in the workplace, but it just feels like there's glass ceilings that I still have to fucking break through, even though I work my butt off to be here. That's what it feels like. I work my butt off to be a good mom, you know? I work my butt off to be a good partner. Things aren't moving as fast as I want them to. And since they're not moving as fast as I want them to, my passion for it is dwindling. That motivation, the morale is dying down. Knight of Cups is the slowest moving knight. Knight of Cups. Ooh, Nine of Cups with the World here. Here's the thing. I feel like you need a really good pep talk with one of these people. Whoever it is that you feel like you're failing, I feel like you're being really fucking hard on yourself. I gotta tell you the truth. I'm trying not to curse. I'm trying to stop my cursing here, okay? But I feel like you're being very, very hard on yourself. Nine of Cups here with the World is making me feel like if you had a conversation with those people that you think you're letting down, they would actually tell you how proud they are of you. There's actually a lot of there's a lot of this that's being made up in the head. Not made up, because I do feel like it's valid. There's a lot of this that's being pressurized on your own. Excuse me. That making sense? You're the one who's pounding it. You know what I mean? You're the one who's adding all that pressure onto yourself. Nothing will come of this situation. Why are you pressing it so hard? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A personal issue reaches resolution. I really feel like this is a battle with self. I really, honestly, if I gotta be really, really honest with you, it feels like you guys are moving at the pace that you're supposed to be, not at the pace that you would like to be. All right. Remember that it's happening for you, not to you. And I just feel guided to say this. You don't know it all, Virgo. Virgos are known to be quite brilliant and quite talented, but you don't know it all, my friend, okay? So take a seat in the humility chair, Virgos, my good friends, and I'm speaking to y'all with love. Take a nice long look in the mirror, give yourself some grace, and take a breath. Why does it feel like I've been holding my breath for too long? Take a freaking breath. You might have some anxiety. Again, self-implied or whatever the heck the word is I'm trying to say here, brought on by self. I'm going to pull one more card and then we'll close this thing out, okay? You guys are doing a great job with breaking the chain. I just feel like I need to acknowledge that. One more card and then we'll move on. We'll close this bad boy out. This is my Soulmate Manifest Oracle deck. Souls that belong to each other will always find their way back. Some of you guys could be experiencing, a loss of a lover. Doesn't have to be. Some of you guys could be experiencing a loss of a family member. Okay? You guys could be experiencing grief right now. That's really what could be the slowdown. To each their own, okay? Guys, thank you so much for tuning in, vicious Virgos. I feel like you guys are coming off really snappy to the outside world right now because things, like I said, are not moving in your favor. But tranquilo, which means like relax, and breathe. Give yourself some grace, okay, Virgos? If this reading resonated with you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave some comments in our comment section. We are very active in the comment section. I would love to hear your story. I would love to hear the story behind the energy. And come back again. Come check us out. Check out all of our other videos, okay, guys? Thank you. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.